Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be going on a little bit of a adventure. So, I hope you guys are ready. So mining is something that I've been doing quite a bit of, but I've been kind of limited. I have to take several trips back and forth. You know, I do have a low durability tool here, but I can easily repair that with stone sharpening kit. So the only thing limiting me from staying underground and mining more is going to be not having a bag or somewhere to store my items. So I have a bunch of cows here, and we're gonna have some fun with these cows. Yeah, just don't tell anyone that I'm doing this. You know, well, just between me and you, we're gonna keep this a secret. Don't tell any of the other cows that might be lingering around. You know, we're just kind of taking care of business here. You know, nothing special. There we go. Chosen the Cow Killer, you know, 2019. Yep. All right, so now that that's over with, we can now start working on a bag and a dev null. So you can see I've already been looking at them. So there is a couple different storage options that we have. If we take a look at backpacks, we do have a couple of options from the mod backpack, but I don't find that this is going to be the best solution for me. There is a backpack also from Quark. It doesn't look like it has a proper recipe. No, but there is another bag. So if you just search bag, this is a storage bag from Cyclic. This thing is really awesome, by the way. So it has a lot of cool features. Let's go downstairs. I think we need a couple things. As you can see, I've been clearing out rooms over here. I'm starting to work on a storage room. I do want a storage room over there. Or we might actually extend over here and have a storage room. I'm still, you know, contemplating what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and grab one piece of gold, because I do want all my stuff in a centralized location. Me running back and forth, probably not the best thing in the world, especially for you guys viewing. So we'll make sure this is nice and decorated and have other things up here. All right, so we need string and redstone. That's all we need for this. So this is very simple, by the way. Very simple. Also, you know what I can do? Start cooking this up. Probably grab a couple bits of coal. You know, I haven't run into much coal. I feel like the coal is very thin underground. But we should be able to get a lot more once we have the storage bag. So this storage bag is really nice. You can see I can change the color of it. And by changing the color of it, that allows us to kind of know what certain items are what, or what bags have what items in them. So you can fairly easily navigate that. So we're going to make ours, what, cyan or orange? Let's make it orange, even though orange really doesn't show up. I'm going to go with cyan. So we have our cyan bag. We do have a couple options here. You can hit toggle to auto deposit. So if we have a chest full of cobblestone, we can like right click on the chest if we have items in there with the deposit enabled. So if you turn this on and we don't have something in our offhand and we had items in there, we can punch this and it makes that noise, and that would basically deposit the items for us. And you can see it shows it right here in chat. There's nothing, merge, dump, nothing. If we do merge, it's only going to put the items that are currently in there, which is really nice. So also you have toggle auto pickup. So you can gather items matching contents, which I really like, or gather everything picked up, or the bag will gather nothing. Whenever I'm mining, I will toggle between these. So that's just something to keep in mind. Of course, while I'm doing nothing, I kind of probably don't want the bag to just gather random items. That would kind of get frustrating. But yeah, that's actually a really, really cool feature. This bag is really useful, but there's some things we don't want to collect a million of, and that's cobblestone. So we have a null for that. So there's a couple different nulls. We have a null charm, a little bit harder to make, and then we have the dev null. The dev null, we can actually make multiples of these, but I'm really going to make one, as there's only really one thing that I want to block out for right now. And it looks like I'm going to need an apple for that. I'm surprised I don't have one. Oh, there's one. Apple, and I believe it's a piece of stone. So that should be pretty simple. It's cobblestone, actually, not stone. Cobblestone. And for some reason there's a bag. I don't know why the bag was showing up in there. Little inventory glitch. All right, so what we can do is we can shift right click with this item in our hand, and that is going to allow us to put a specific item in here, such as cobblestone. When we exit out, you can see we will start to collect cobblestone when it's dropped on the ground. But it'll only pick up cobblestone. And you see the cobblestone goes directly in this null. But we can also place blocks with this null as well. This is one of my favorite nulls, and it's really simple to use. So it's going to really help while mining. So I'm back in the nether today, or back in the nether right now because I need to grab a bit of glowstone because I really want to do some more adventuring. We ended up getting our bag. I did a little bit of mining, got a lot of awesome stuff done, but apparently people have told me if I hold shift, these guys can't see me, and I don't think that's true. They can totally see me. So I'm trying to head up over there to that glowstone because I do need some glowstone because I would like to make a player launcher. So there's a couple things in this pack that are going to be really helpful when we go do some adventuring. I want to be able to glide really far. So one, we could make a slime sling. That is something that is always something that people have made, especially when you have tinkers, the slime sling and slime boots. So I really want slime boots, don't get me wrong. Oh, where's this guy at? I really want some slime boots, but I feel like that's the same old, right? Of making a slime sling, and I really want to try something else. So to do that, oh my gosh, we are going to get wrecked if I don't watch out. Oh my. Can you stop? I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Oh, we ended up getting a skeleton skull. Oh my gosh. This place is literally a nightmare if you do not have decent armor, by the way. Killed himself. That's awesome. That's glorious. All right, let's see. We might be able to get bonus if we do this. Can you stop it? Please. Leave me alone. I'm gonna die again. Oh my gosh, this juggernaut, for real. For real, skeletons. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, if I do not get out of here, I'm gonna end up dying. Dude, there are so many juggernauts, it's not even fair. How is that fair? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not even okay. These guys are spawning all over the place. Dude, we don't even need to find a fortress, dude. The wither skeleton skulls are right here. We can just get wither skeleton skull heads, you know, we can just call it a day. Dude. And those are the equivalent of blazes. Alright, let's go back home. I hope we got enough. I hope we at least got like 3 blocks worth. That's all I really need is 3 blocks of glowstone. Where's my portal? Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm heading back. I'm gonna get out of here before I get my stuff all blown up. Oh, I shouldn't have punched that. Oh boy. So after coming back from that, one thing that I should always have on me, which I'm so surprised I didn't have, is a Gluttony Charm. Oh, because the Gluttony Charm helps so much. So let's go ahead and make a golden apple. There we go. And then a golden apple, and we have like 3 pieces of wheat, if I remember the recipe correctly. Gluttony Charm. There we go. Oh boy. And then we'll throw that Gluttony Charm in what slot does it go in? This slot? Oh, that slot? Oh, we can only have... I wonder if this shield actually works if it's in our inventory. Oh, it has to be in the bauble slot. And this won't go in any other slot. And nor will this. Bummer. So I really want the Gluttony Charm over the shield. Sorry, shield. You can just go somewhere else. Right? That can go in our, like, armor. There we go. And the Geiger counter, that can go right here. Alright, so yeah, because there are some things that do produce, like, raid effects. Like, when you pick up certain ores while mining, that are nuclear craft, they do give you some like, radiation. And I noticed while we were in the nether, it almost seemed like we were getting some radiation there, which might be a thing. I don't know exactly what causes that, or might have been from us getting hit by something. I don't know. Alright, so I do have some leather that is set aside. I want to use this to make a glider. So we have our hang glider. This guy is going to be really, really awesome. Let's go ahead and make this wing. I guess it's both the same. Both wings are the same. And you can use that, and you get yourself a hang glider from Open Blocks. Very nice thing. But we also need a player launcher. The player launcher is going to be very handy as well. This is going to require some diamond and some quartz. I think I have some quartz that we've mined up. Yes. So we'll make a block of that. We need a singular diamond. We have a little bit of slime laying around. I might have to make some more slime. If so, that'll be perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and make our block. There we go. And perfect. We have a player launcher. Now I think this thing can be cycled, because right now its direction is forward, and we get the effect bouncy when we get this, which helps us travel really fast, by the way. This can be really dangerous with some things. So like if you have slime boots, this could be very dangerous, but I think the bouncy effect prevents us from taking like damage. So yeah, I don't think we take fall damage with this. But I also don't remember, like if we use this, will this launch us up? It does. And oh, there you can see we get a slimy effect. So we don't even need slime boots with this thing. Now, fully charged, that launches us up a pretty decent way. Probably not as well as other things I've used. This glider is also really derpy. It doesn't let me, I don't know, it doesn't let me go as high, maybe? But that might be because of the direction is set to forward. But it says hold to use to launch yourself in a selected direction. So, I mean, that's going to work. So, I think what we should do is grab or make ourselves a bed. And we're going to go on ourselves a little adventure. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a lot of fun to me. Now, we do need to make sure we mark our home location first, because we don't want to, get lost. So it's always a good thing to set a waypoint. New waypoint, and we'll go home, save, and then right here, I'm going to just set this to off for right now. So that way when we're home, we don't see this like giant beam that's sticking out. So whenever we need to find our base, we can just turn it back on. And then we definitely will know what direction to go into. Oh, by the way, if you haven't encountered these guys yet, oh boy. These are some of my favorite mods, with loads of sarcasm, that are from Embers. And yeah, they drop some ancient stone, which, I mean, is useful in Embers. But that just goes to let you know that Embers is in here. You can use this core to make a book, so you really need to kill one of those things first in order to get started. So, I mean, I guess what we can do first is let's travel in this direction and let's see what we can't find out this way. I mean, it looks like a lot of ocean to me. Oh, I see the bouncy. Whoa, makes you fly really fast. Did you guys see that? Okay, so this is normal flying speed, but that bouncy, I think, lets you fly at an exponential rate. So it just keeps getting faster and faster. Oh, I'm not even pushing forward, guys. It's going this fast on its own. Ooh, that could be dangerous. That could be dangerous. Ooh. Here's some roots deer. Oh, and like a little sprout from roots. Nice. Oh wow, we've already encountered, is this a jungle? No, this is a, we do it, so we have the mod that's in here that we're using for world generation is Biomes of Plenty. So you're going to notice some biomes that look pretty interesting as we continue to play this. I haven't played a Biomes of Plenty pack in a long time, it feels like. I mean, at least for YouTube. I've done them on stream. It just always seemed like it was a little bit harder for me to record Biomes of Plenty because it ended up causing a bit more lag due to the way the foliage grows up, and, you know, the more leaves that are on camera, of course, the laggier things are going to be. But ever since I got this new computer, things are a lot easier to record. So, yeah, this is kind of like a mini jungle biome, which is kind of cool. course, we can find out exactly what biome it is by hitting that. It's a mini jungle. Wow, I called that one, didn't I? Perfect, man. Mini jungle. So just on top of this hill, oh my, we have the best thing we could hope for being on top of this mini jungle hill. So we have one temple there and another temple over here. Oh, this is going to make our life so much easier. This is actually really easy to get to as well. Like over there is our house just to cross the water, the ocean. And usually on the hilly biomes is where you're going to find these things. And down below, you will usually find chests located in here and a floating crystal. And in here you'll find some papers. Now I don't want to pull these out yet because I don't want to start doing that until I am fully working on astral sorcery. So I want to leave those because I want to know what ones I've grabbed and when. So we'll definitely be returning here. But these are great places, and we have two of them. Like we have one over here as well, which is fantastic. Look at that. We're on a hill, so we have a little bit of updraft, and that updraft, by the way, the open blocks gliders are actually affected by wind streams, and I think Open Blocks has a tool that actually lets you see those wind streams. If I remember correctly, I'll have to look into that, but I believe that's a thing. So yeah, we can go down in this one. Take a look. I'm seeing if there's like any diamond or anything, like anything in particular. This one generated a little bit weird. No, there's iron and stuff like that, and some aquamarine. Awesome. So like aquamarine is not like a big deal in my opinion, since we can easily find that. But yeah, oh, we also have a Crag Mountain. This is a biome that I haven't seen in a long time. It's a crag biome. So yeah, you'll end up seeing a lot of this like bluish stone. Bluish, green. It's crag colored. It's the best way to describe it. But yeah, this biome is not the prettiest to most. Oh boy, that flight is crazy fast. Crazy fast. But yeah, this is what the top of Crag looks like. Oh, there's a tower over here as well. Okay, so this tower, if you guys don't know, is from the Electrobob's Wizardry. I think it's called a Wizardry. So yeah, it's from the Electrobob's Wizardry. That's exactly what it is. And right here is one of these, at night, there's like a little particle that glows in the middle of it. But yeah, this right here is actually a Wizardry Tower. And I think this is actually what you need in order to get started with Wizardry. And he should be up here. So he's an Earth Mage. And this guy will actually trade you things like a villager. So spell books will equal this and vice versa. You can unlock some robes and things like that. But right here is the workbench. Now you don't want to break this workbench or I think anything else in here because, yeah, this guy doesn't like it when you do that. Guys, and right here is one of my favorite biomes. Oh man, this is an integrated dynamics biome, which is called I guess it's the what is it? Minglin? Probably saying that completely wrong. But yeah, this is the host for the mineral trees. And actually, the grass color looks pretty cool. Oh, we have a village. Village right here. Oh, this mod's in here as well. I didn't know this. So we can actually save our station here. Ah, it tells us is that the biome we're in? We're in a taiga. Nice. So I wonder if these villages are any different than normal villages. I do know this house is not normal. Wow, this actually gets us a hammer and everything. Steel, aluminum rods. Dude, I am looting this. How are you doing, Mr. Electrician? Nice. And this is also host for treated wood. So definitely a decent place to get started with some treated wood. What other village? Oh, it's an actually additions setup here. And this greenhouse glass is actually kind of an expensive item to make. Looks like we do have some examples. Now, this is actually a really cool village. And that's because you can't break these blocks. So if you break this, it'll just break, right? And if you break this atomic reconstructor, it'll just break. But if you're living in this village, you can use this generator, you can use these laser relays, and you can use this atomic reconstructor right now in order to change the states of blocks. For example, there's some void crystal right off the bat. But like if we break these blocks, it's not going to work. And there's also usually some easy access stuff in here to get started with actually additions. Yeah, all these wood casings are definitely useful. Taking the storage crate is also great. Stuff we don't have to make it later on. I really wish I had some regular mushrooms, because if we did, I could just go ahead and shoot them through there. But I just don't want to break these things, you know, because there's no point in breaking them. You just don't get them back. Same goes for all of this stuff, the crusher, and also coffee. Yeah, pretty neat. So this is kind of cool, and I don't remember this being a thing, but Tech Reborn adds this like garden to this village that gets you saplings and also access to rubber trees. Like, that's pretty cool. And then also right here we have this weird formation. I guess I can use one of these blocks for it. But yeah, underneath these pillars, you gotta find the right pillar. There will be a chest in every single one of them. Now, I don't want to grab these constellations, but I'm going to go ahead and leave that. But sometimes you can find good loot in there, like diamonds or stuff like that. Also, we have canola. I probably want to grab some of these seeds, as I haven't really found any of these yet. And then I do need to get my bag. And yeah, we have a lot to put in this bag. There's a lot of stuff we've grabbed. Yeah, this bag is super awesome too, because it will also collect everything that I've already collected. Very nice. I don't know about this place. This looks like it's a forestry building. Definitely looks really forestry-ish. And it's going to be hard for me to get in here because I don't have any ways of stepping up. So usually there's like some stuff in here, like for bees. Yeah, there's a smoker right off the bat. That could be very useful just in general. Looks like we got some kind of flower. Sometimes there's good stuff in these. Like we have a frosty comb that's already in there. These could be very useful later on. Like there's a net already to go. Like stuff that we just don't have to make later on. These saplings are special saplings. And then we could take this table so we don't have to make it later on either. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that here. But this guy right here will trade you for stuff. I don't know what this guy is. He's a shady merchant. Oh, wow. I really bet you would trade that. Wouldn't ya? Wouldn't ya? Yeah, I really bet. Efficiency X? No way you would trade that for 2 emeralds. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I bet. What a shady guy he is. So yeah, it looks like nothing special here. Or in here, just a lot of open area in case you wanted to live here. Who do we have here? Oh, this is the engineer. Nice. So yeah, lots of different things we have in this village. I'm definitely gonna... This is an alchemist villager. Strength potion. Jump boost. Water walking potion will give you some emeralds. Nice. Alright, I want to continue my journey. We might find something else new other than a village. By the way, this player launcher, it is so good. I don't even need a glider. Like, right? Like, this thing is crazy good. Look at that. Look at that slime bounce. Perfect. Oh, we got a wolf taking over. All right, so right here, I did stumble upon this building, which says polished granite and all kinds of good stuff. There's some cake. There's a stairway up and down. This guy right here is from the Dungeons mod. And yeah, there's some good stuff in here. Here's the statistics on this building. I think it tells you how many stone bricks and how many like different things there are in here. There's 85 TNT in here. And like this is how many resources were used to build this thing that we're standing on. Because underneath is actually quite an I put that in there. I was about to say. It's quite an extravagant underground. Let's just put it that way. It is quite extravagant. I'm gonna grab these books and everything. Pretty interesting space underground. And we're kind of, I'll show you. I'll show you a little bit. It's pretty dangerous. I'll just show you, for example. It is a long ways down. It does get pretty dark. And I think my torches are in my bag. Like, we are not prepared for this at all. I just kind of want to show you as an example of what's down here. It does get quite ridiculous. Yeah. So, I think there's already a creeper down here. Or a couple creepers. Yeah. Yep. Get rid of that dude. Get rid of that dude. And you can see these are gated off. For good reason. Because you don't want to mess with them too much. There are spawners in here. And that in combination with the primal mobs that are in here probably wouldn't be your best day out. Right? There are some nasty things in here. These like light areas up a little bit. Like this is like a dead end, you know. But you never know. There could be like stuff behind these walls. Like you never know. Wow, I love how I broke that. It was right there. Yeah, there's always some redstone. Like this is like a dungeon area that you probably wouldn't want to go down. These probably have spawners down there and some loot. There's all, like it keeps going further and further down. We're gonna take an adventure one of these one day, but for right now, let's not. So while you're out adventuring, if you come across one of these bad boys, you see that hive over there? That is a very good thing to have. This is the hive from Rustic, and what this is going to let us do, let me see if I can't get up here. What this hive is going to do is this hive is going to allow us to get into bees, but bees through Rustic, right? Get that? Perfect. That's all we need is a bee, just one, I believe. Just as long as we have this hive, we can start getting more and more bees, which means more and more hives, and bees and hives that are near crops help them grow really fast. So that is a really, really cool thing that we can do. Oh, I think this is another dungeon, by the way. This is a different one. Oh, no, it's the same building. Yeah, this is another dungeon that's here. Interesting. So, oh, we have another tree. And then right here is like another one of these ice biomes. So I've been noticing I've hit like going north, I've hit a lot of icy biomes since I started going this way. So I don't know if that's a trend or if that's intended. Like there's that mod in here that makes it the further north you go, the more cold biomes appear, or vice versa. Where you go south, it gets a lot warmer, where you start to get into deserts and things like that. But that's what it seems like. I'm hitting a lot of taigas and a lot of wintry type biomes going this way. So I'm feeling like that's a trend. So here's an interesting place that just spawned all of a sudden. So I'm on my way back now, but I'm going in like a kind of to the side. And there's two of the wizard towers. We have another dungeon here that is a snow, just a snow type on the top, but still a dungeon underground. And then right here we have a Thaumcraft dungeon, which this one does have some loot in it, and I would actually kind of like to nab some of that loot. This one actually does have some loot that is potentially worthwhile. But unfortunately, it does have some spawners in it, so you got to be kind of careful, as these spawners are not the easiest to get through. So yeah, we're gonna have to run, make a run for it, hope that our armor is good enough, so that way more doesn't spawn. There we go. We got that pretty well locked down. But we got to keep in mind that sometimes these things can be trolly, right? We can have some troll stuff happen. So I'm going to try and not have the troll stuff happen. Yeah, that was a trap chest, guys. Did you see that? Some of these things can have traps under them, and you got to be really careful. Like this pot, by the way, can sometimes, like, this is a trap chest. I think you might be able to tell. But, oh man, if you get lucky, look at all this good loot. I'm gonna throw all this in here. We get tons of good loot in here. Oh man, what do we get? We got a wand? Like, I don't know how to use any of the Electrobop stuff. I really need to watch that. This right here, I gotta be careful. Oh, wow, that was lucky. Oh, lucky. Yeah, sometimes you can get some really bad things. And this is a common crate. And we got something nice. Yeah, so sometimes you can get some bad stuff from here. But it did seem like we got a pretty good deal on that one. Nice. All right, time for me to head back home. So another thing I found on the way back was this this snow cone, or what is it called? An igloo. I found an igloo, and I have been told that if you there it is. If you uncover this, there's usually a trap door in these, and when you go down, there's usually a chest. Now I do want to make sure this is not a trap chest. Oh man, I'm always scared of trap chests. Wow. There's a soul vial with a polar bear in it. What? Iridium shard? There's already a weakness potion? Oh my gosh, guys. That means we have this villager here. Right? And we have this normal one over here, but we have this guy. We have a golden apple and a weakness potion. You know what this means. Experiment time. Oh my. We're already going to get that achievement. And we found some heart canisters. Like, these are full heart canisters. These are expensive, guys. Like, when you eat these, I just gained more hearts. Oh wow, this would be a great place to farm. So I'm gonna let them guys kind of do their thing. I'm gonna collect the rest of these things. Oh boy. I want to let him convert. Whenever he's done, it should take 2 to 5 minutes, I think it normally takes. I'm gonna grab this. And then we're gonna work our way back home. But I do want to see if this guy has like some kind of special trades or something like that. I don't even know what this guy would have. It's got, okay, so emerald, zombie flesh will give you emeralds. That's a really good deal. I hope this guy's got some really good deals as well. So this guy just converted and is also a cleric. Interesting. So pretty much the same trades. Exactly the same trades, actually. But we do have 2 clerics now, and I did save this guy's life. So, you know, he does owe me quite a bit, right? I did save his life from zombiehood, so should be okay. At least I think he should be okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back home. There shouldn't be too much left here for me. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything else interesting. If I do, of course, I will let you know. But I really need to go ahead and get back home. We really need to figure out what this Electrobob stuff is about. By the way, there's another village that we ended up finding. We found that earlier. But yep. Work my way home. All right, so there is something I did find interesting. Over here, we have another floating island, but right here we have one that's right in this crag, which is very close to our base. But I think we might be able to get up here. And I'm going to go ahead and tower up first. Getting down is going to be really easy. So I'm going to use this crag, because this will be really helpful, by the way. So slime in modded Minecraft is usually not that hard when you have tinkers. In vanilla, if you don't get like a slime farm going early on, it can be really difficult. But yeah, having modded, it's so much easier to get slime. It's unbelievable. So look at that. We got blue slime spawning. They're already hitting the ground down there. Hopefully one doesn't hit me and knock me off, because I would probably take full fall damage. Might as well get that on me. That'll give me like slime boots, basically. And yeah, I don't notice any mobs spawning, so like these guys are spawning like crazy up there. All right, so I think our knoll is in here as well. Yes. And our knoll has some cobblestone in it. Oh, we got hit on that one. Ooh, that was close. Oh, they are spawning like nobody's business up there. Oh, we're getting close. And we're over here. Look at all these guys, man. These guys are all over the place. It's like slime heaven up here. Literally. Alright, all these slime blocks I'm going to go ahead and collect. Unfortunately, there wasn't a tree, so there's no saplings up here. I bet that purple one over... They look purple. I bet that one has some saplings on it. Hopefully we can get a tree that has some saplings. That'd be nice. Look how fast you could run on slime. Interesting. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and harvest some of this. Use my pick that has all of the ore excavation on it, which is going to help out. And then we're definitely heading back home this time. So I think all in all today, since we did all that adventuring, I think we did pretty good today. I think I got quite a bit of stuff done and also got a lot of mining done. So I plan on the next few days, we are going to be working on getting our machine set up and we're going to be starting some new automation stuff. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and also click that subscribe button and ring that notification bell if you haven't already. Guys, I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.